Hello guys, how you doing? Well, I've just dropped the lady off. I've done my little tour of Folkestone and got myself a few Saturn games and a few, or one GameCube game. So I'm gonna have a little tour around Dover now to see what I can find. But no, I just thought I'd have a quick chat with you while I'm having a quick spin back here towards Dover. I'll give you an idea of what I'm planning for the future. So at the moment, I didn't grow up much with Sega. I did have a Master System. It was one of the first consoles I actually bought myself. But I grew up mainly with Nintendo in some form or way, or of course a computer like a C64 or a ZX Spectrum. Now, those are the ones that I mainly grew up with. But I'm trying to collect just Sega Saturn and Sega Master System games only, but struggling because every once in a while I'm walking around and I'm seeing games for other systems that are either reasonably priced or just games that I really want, and it's getting in my way of just collecting the Master System and sorry, I've just eaten Burger King and Saturn games, but I am getting there slowly. I'm not trying to be a completist and get every single game for every system, but if I see the games at a reasonable price, I am going to get them. But I am also collecting the EverDrives as well. I've already got the Master System and N64, and hoping to get the NES one for Christmas from the lady. So I'm just waiting to see, because my MOT's in December. So if that fails, a lot of my Christmas presents will be coming off the list to get the bloody car working, because, well, I don't need the car, but it gets me from work to work pretty easy. That's why the beer belly's coming on. I do hope to get back onto YouTube. I haven't really done much since my dad passed away in May. I've done a few Minecraft videos and a load of gameplay videos, but I know I should do a little bit of talking while I'm playing, but I really am terrible playing video games and talking at the same time. To be honest, I'm not doing much better with driving. Come on, make up your mind. But yeah, so the plan is to get a Sega Saturn and Master System, and then I'm hoping to either focus on the NES and maybe the Super Nintendo, but maybe also the Mega Drive. I'm not a massive fan of the Mega Drive personally. You know, it's still a great system and it's got great games on it, but I was never ever a massive fan of it. I do want to get at some point a GX 4000, especially now with the it's not an EverDrive, but it's the next best thing. Oh, there's a few games flying across the back. I do want to. I've owned the GX 4000 back in the past, but again, like most people, I only had one game, which was bloody Burning Rubber, and again, it was a game I never really played much. I don't know how long we had the GX 4000, but it was not long at all. Only felt like weeks, if even that. And but that's one of the systems I do want to get at some point. I'm probably trying to hopefully. I've got my list for consoles and that and computers next year, and the first few things I want to try and get is an Amiga CD32, a 32X, and a Mega CD Mark 1, but I will survive on a Mark 2, but I'm hoping to get a Mark 1. Generally, that's the few consoles I definitely want to get. The dream console I do want to get is the GameCube Panasonic Q. So that's the DVD version of the GameCube. I know it wasn't released over here, but I'm going to have to order it in from Japan. I will get something like add-ons like the 64DD for the N64, but again, it's just going to be something that's just going to sit there. So I'm not rushing out to get one, even though the price is only going to go up probably, especially for the games. Well, look at the GX 4000's games. Some of those goes for a good hefty price, more than what they originally cost. Well, then of course you've got Chase HQ 2, is it 2? I think so. God knows how that goes for, because there only is, what, 1 or 2 cartridges of it known. I don't know why. I'll have to check that up. I can only assume that people have either lost them or they actually only prototype cartridges. So I'm still debating in the future whether to collect cassettes, because there is loads of cassette games, but again, there's something that I'm just going to collect for show. They're not going to be used in any form. Half of them probably won't even work anymore. I've got a few ZX games that still work, but several of them don't work at all. Hello? But I'm going to have a little shot on a few games tonight. I might even try and do a little bit of Twitch streaming of one of my favourite games that I've never actually played. The only version I've never actually played is on the PlayStation, and that's Shadow Man. I've completed it on all the other systems. The most recently one for me is the PC, which I bought on GOG recently. So it has some HD patches now that upscale the textures a bit, and so. But I've never. I have played the PS1 version, but again, it looks by far the worst. I'm not saying it plays the worst, but it definitely looks the worst. But then what do you expect on the console it's playing on? I've probably played it most on the 64, but it was the first version I ever owned as well on the 64. Bought it, I think, well, if not near release, on release. But I've no plans of collecting well, I keep saying I'm planning not to collect CD console games, bar the Sega Saturn. But every time I go around, I just see PlayStation games and PlayStation 2 games for like £1 or £2, and some of the games you just can't turn down. So I'm subconsciously collecting CD games that I don't want to collect. But I'm definitely focusing on the Saturn. I'm never probably going to collect for the 360 or PS3. That's going to be I'm not going to go past the original PS2 and Xbox. That's probably as far as I can go when it comes to collecting. Maybe, you know, if you see bulk loads on eBay or something like that, because I've only got a few games for them. I am primarily a PC gamer. I haven't even done much of that recently, to be honest, but I didn't really get into the 360 and PS3 simply because I was hooked to Warcraft when those systems came out. I wasn't going anywhere. I don't own I've owned a PS3 since what, 2008, I think. Whenever the Slim came out, I got a PS3 around then, and the only reason I bought it was for the God of War games, and that's it really. And personally, my other half's more into them, but it's not that she plays them, she just likes watching me play them, and I think she loves the storyline to them. That's the only reason why. And I haven't got down to playing it yet, but I have bought Demon Souls. That's definitely one game I want to get into. I'm not a you know, a hardcore into completionist trying to play the hardest games out there. I've played the hardest games with the best of them and easily had my ass handed to me. You know, Ghosts and Goblins and things like that, Ghouls and Ghosts, whatever it's called, those kind of games. And I've been playing a lot of Gradius on the NES, and I'm probably playing about 3-4 games a day, and you know, keep getting that little bit closer to the final boss. I have got to the final level, but I haven't got close to the final boss yet. So I'm just slowly inching my way through, because originally I thought I was on the last level and I got to what I thought was the last boss, which is like a kind of bluish level with lots of these little, all I can say is they look like germs. I thought they were the last level, but then I realised once I did actually beat that final boss, I didn't go any further. What am I talking about? I went on further into the game to another level, which I can only assume, and I hope to fudge, it is the last level, because I'm getting my ass handed to me on that one. I couldn't imagine what the other levels are like. I've never completed it, but you know, we've got to keep trying. A little bit of completionist on that one, almost collecting all the little things that give you your power-ups, and then just holding off on the shield one. That seems to be how I'm getting through the games. I completed Metal Slug the other day with my lowest continues. I think it was down to 29 continue. I believe I can get it lower than that. I probably could if I really concentrated on that game. But most of the time I am just playing the game for fun. But no, so yeah, that's the plan of what my collecting of this year is. I know I'm gibbering and jabbering here, there and everywhere, and I'm sorry about that, but this is my first video I've made where I'm driving. I'm doing a bad job of it. So okay, well, I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm just going to say thanks for watching, and take care, and maybe I'll do another one where I actually have some form of script in my head. I might be able to make some common sense for you, but until then, take care guys, bye bye. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and also consider sharing, as I do upload weekly. So hope you stay and enjoy. Thank you very much, bye bye.